Phone tells me we are live.
Ladies and gents, welcome back to Biopass on New Comic Book Day. How was everyone doing in the chat? Of course, I'm your boy Rod the Rican. As always, we have Perry the Blazer Comics in the house. Sir,
How's it
how are
going?
you doing? How you
I'm
been
doing pretty good,
today?
man. I'm doing good. Today's Tuesday, day before New Comic Book Day. My whole YouTube schedule's been bonkers. I had to go and upload 3 videos today, and actually, I might upload one more before I go to sleep. So let's just have some fun because this is a nice break from editing.
And on the panel right now, my other brother, my homie, is the rooter of all the jabronis, Edwin D. Comic Jabroni, sir. How are you feeling today, sir? How you been?
I have been great, Rod. It is good to be on the show again. Second week back, talking about New Comic Book Day Wednesday. Let me tell you, there is no better day of the week, Digging it. Woo!
It's the best day of the week, man. It feels good, man. It's like you come home on a Tuesday, like get ready. Yeah, New Comic Book Day. Tomorrow, pick up comics. Yes, that's what I want to hear, man. Woo!
Love
Feels
it.
good, right, guys? All right, so let me jump to the chat real quick, man. We got a bunch of people that were on earlier. I think Caleb was on earlier. Caleb, if you're still around, thank you, sir, for hanging out. Ben Compton, what is up? Lawrence, the Mighty Comic Guy in the house. And Lady Fantastic, hello, dear. Thank you for hanging out. My brother from Orlando, Stay Puff,
Stay puffed.
1983. What is up, brother? And we scroll down some more here. John Comics for Kids. What is up, John? How are you doing?
5-page Perry reviews. John's gonna leave in 5 minutes.
I'm pretty sure he will. Comic Collector 86. Yo, what's up, guys? Check him out. Sam Mayan Comics. How are you doing today? Tonight, should I say? So, he said, hey, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Michael Rodriguez. What is going on? And we scroll more down here. Discovery Bay.
We have been
What is up,
discovered.
JB? Thank you, sir. And just a little podcast from West Palm. What is up? Lady Fantastic again. Hialeah Comics. Jay Newcomb Comics. What is up? And ladies and gents, let's get to the show. I think I did all the shout outs.
Let's
If I
do
missed
it.
one, I'm sorry. Comic Trooper Threat. Edwin Perry will say, yo, Rod, you missed one.
Whoa.
That's how they do, man. All right, guys. So there's a bunch of stuff that came out, but not only that, we have a bunch of stuff we read last week. Correct
Yep.
me if I'm wrong, right?
Shoot, man.
just a
You
thing
gotta
or two.
follow my stack. And I still ain't through it. Brother,
This
out
guy.
of 41 books, and some of those were, two covers or whatever. So let's say 36. I've probably read 30 of them, maybe 6 left. That I'm gonna knock out tonight before tomorrow.
All right. So, what was your reader last week, Edwin? And then we jumped to Perry, and then I jumped to myself.
Bro, I've been telling you guys about when I read issue 1, it took me like I was like,
Oh, I know what it
this
is. I know what
great.
it is. Let me see.
Yo, Banjax, bro.
Banjags, bro. This guy stay talking about Banjags.
Dude.
It makes me want to go back and get issue number 1 and issue number 2.
Banjax, and this is the B cover. So I was kind of upset that I wasn't able to get the A cover or the A cover for it. The A cover was awesome, but man, Banjax is great, dude, and it is done by Action Lab. It's just everything you want in a story, man. Just good storytelling, good artwork. There's a world that they've already built up in just 2 issues, and you want to read more. Banjax is good.
Actually, I've been selling now on that, and you've been talking about it. I'm sorry that I have not picked it up. I don't know why, but anyway. Perry, what's your book, brother?
Last week, I think the best book I read, because I reread it, Deceased, issue number 3. I had to go back and flip through it because it's kind of crazy everything that happened in that issue, and it kind of like flew under the radar because I don't see that many people talking about it. Like freaking Alfred's kicking ass. The Bat family's dead. freaking Birds of Prey are like mobbing together in a gang of zombies. We got Harley being very therapeutic with herself and blowing the Joker's guts away.
Yep.
I mean, what a crazy book.
And then when you get to the part with Superman and his parents, it's like,
oh my god,
oh,
dude! When he
man,
went into that storm cellar,
dude,
I was like, wow, this is insane.
Yeah, and I'm one of the few that didn't pick it up. I don't know why. I was at the LCS, seeing it. I was just talking to the owner.
You choked, bro. You choked.
He's too worried about his row of bones.
Oh, there it is, man.
Hey, we are 8 minutes into the show, and there's some shots fired, man.
No, but I'm gonna get it. I'm sure there'll be plenty more copies out there, man.
I think so.
Yeah, but my read of the week, guys, if you allow me to, is Walking Dead, man. The final issue, and I think I dig it a lot. I think it was a nice ending what Robert Kirkman did. We saw Carl old, they survived. The humans actually they did it, man. And at the actually, I hope everyone read it before.
Damn, I ain't read it, Rod. What are you doing?
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
It was a great book, man, guys. If you lucky to pick it up, I doubt you could find it right now because there's nowhere to be found. Yep. I was actually reaching out to LCS to send a book out to another member, and they don't have it. So, guys,
wait for the second print. Second print's coming.
Who knows? It's not better than the first one though. But hey,
what's the difference? It's the same book, the same story.
Yeah, well said. Well said, Perry.
Come on. If you didn't pick it up, you're probably not a Walking Dead fan. It's probably not on your pull list. You probably just want to pick it up because you want to see how the story ends. So wait for the second print. Yeah. Enough of the FOMO.
My LCS actually had it to where you could only get one copy, and they only had maybe 10 copies of it, and you could customer could only pick one up. And I saw people in there that I'd never seen before on a Wednesday going in just to pick up the one book.
Yep.
So could be like the 90s again. With the whole crash, people were coming in to just buy the death of Superman, but. Walking Dead 193, it was a good issue. I read it, a bigger issue too at that. I like the way it ended. I was a fan of the show up until recently, man. Maybe like last season, we just stopped watching it. We got bored with it. But hey, it's done. I'm surprised that they didn't give it until at least 200 issues.
That's what I thought. I thought it would at least make it to 200. That's like a landmark,
Right? Yeah.
Well,
but that's a good pick, Rod.
Well, thank you, sir. But it could be a lot of things that don't reach to 200, 300, or 400. But you know what? It's not up to us, man. We don't write. We don't book anything. But to the chat, we got AML. What is going on? Thank you for hanging out. Josh R. Comics and Gaming. What is up, man? And hi, Aaliyah Comics. How are you doing tonight, sir? All right, guys. So we start off with Marvel.
So one more thing from last week, man, and it's late, and I hope you guys were able to get it. 6 weeks later, you're probably not anymore. But Turtles 95, guys. I've been telling you about Turtles, and it finally came out, and people are all over the place looking for it. So I hope you guys were able to find it. I got lucky, and I got all three. Covers. And this was the big one. So it's a good story, man. I've been telling people how great Turtles has been for a long time. And, I'm happy Turtles is in the limelight a little bit and getting some love.
For sure. And you bought those, I'm pretty sure, at regular price.
Dude,
not full price.
Cover price, brother. Cover price. And if you're out at your LCS tomorrow, see if they have number 51, guys. Issue 51, that's the first appearance of Jenny. It's out there. I've seen it on Instagram. People just go into a random comic shop and finding it for cover. So pick it up, man, if you see it.
There it is, man. If you want anything to know about Turtles, that's your homie right now. That's why he's dropping in knowledge on Buy or Pass, because he knows a thing or two. Because why?
I'd read a thing or two.
All right, so let's do it. Should we jump to Marvel? to Marvel. Well, to
Marvel.
Marvel.
Let's go, bruh.
Let's do it, man. So I want to kick it off, man. I love my Amazing Spider-Man 25. Yo, that's one book I'm really looking forward to. Just because the whole story arc with Craven and all that. But that's just me, guys. I know a lot of people not feeling it too much. But what's up on your list, guys? What's your book on the Marvel? And we could just keep it going around.
Now that Amazing Spider-Man 25, that's gonna be an oversized issue, right?
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. So after the whole Craven, that last hunt with Craven, I wasn't blown away. So I'm dropping Spider-Man for now. I picked up issue 24. I got it. I read it. You get you finally get the name of that bad guy that's been around since like issue number 1 of this new series, and just wasn't blown away, guys. So for now, I'm going to be letting go of Spider-Man.
It's like inflatable balloons.
Hey,
and he let it go. No more Amazing Spider-Mans for Edwin.
No more for me, man. I just think they kind of dropped the ball with that whole the Craven's last hunt. Well, this last hunt, whatever you want to call it.
It's all good, brother. That's what we're here for, man. This is buy or pass, man.
Yeah, he buys it. I'm passing.
I'm passing too, man. I've been
all
passing
right.
on ASM
So
for a while.
what you got up, guys? What you got up?
So my first one, man, I'm gonna go with Venom. Definitely digging Venom. Donny Cates is back. So I really think he's going to start it off with something big. If you look at this cover, somebody was pointed out that it looks like that Venom, that symbiote that's inside of that little glass, is kind of going towards Dylan. So I don't know if we're gonna get something like that. We might finally see Dylan get his own symbiote, or get taken over by Venom. I don't know, but yeah, definitely picking up Venom, guys.
But how about you, Perry, man?
I'm
you're not big on Marvel.
I'm not big on Marvel. I'm gonna my Marvel picks are pretty much cover buys, just because they look cool. I don't like the stories that much, so I'm going with this Carnageized variant of or is it the variant or the regular one? Well, I know it's gonna have the letters. The letters are gonna be the variant. I guess it's like a 1 in 10 with the Carnageized letters. But yeah, no, this looks freaking awesome, dude.
It does. That's not the A cover though for Black Cat, right? It's
I'm not because I know there's one of her in the jewelry store upside down, like stealing some jewelry. So
like that Catwoman one that came out a few months ago.
Yeah, but now she's upside down in the store, and the security guards are walking around like, "Where is this woman?"
All right, so you guys mentioned your books already. Well, 2. We all did 1. I want to jump back in the chat and say what's up to Poor Mike. What's up, Poor Mike? How you doing, sir? Joker M21, sir, how are you doing? Thank you for hanging out on Buy Your Pass. Kingdom Comics, what is up, homie? Yo, what is going on? Comic Man Andy, thank you for hanging out. And we keep it going here. All right. So I got a couple other Marvel books, man. Well, how many you got, man? I got 3 more.
I got 2 more, man.
I got 3 more.
Oh, well, Perry's stepping up the ladder now. I see that.
Yeah, my cover buying game is getting strong.
All right. So how about all right, so how everyone say he has 2, right?
Yeah, I got 2 more. I could possibly throw in a third one.
Well, how about you throw in, if you want to make it even, you could throw 3, and then we go Perry 3, and then I go to my 3. How about we do that?
All right, go ahead, Perry.
What I was paying attention.
But, all right, so if not, I'll keep on talking here.
No, it's straight, man. I got distracted, but I got this Invisible Woman issue number 1, which I actually kind of I want to read. I think this is the Adam Hughes cover. I think it's a cover A too.
Oh yeah.
What's cool about this is her first ever like solo ongoing series. So I mean, it looks cool, And I mean, I don't really know too much about Marvel characters or Invisible Woman. I know she goes invisible, And then this cover looks cool too.
Yeah, she's if she could go invisible, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
And especially if she's what's her name, Jessica Alba.
And she gets naked. Yeah, she like took off all her clothes when she got. Yeah, I remember that from the movie.
Oh, well, there you go. You do know Marvel stuff.
Well,
So
I mean, I've seen that movie. I've seen that movie. Like it came out like 10 years ago, man.
I like that Adam Hughes cover is nice.
Yeah.
I'm not a cover buyer, like I said. I got to stop doing that. But that is a nice Adam Hughes cover.
I'm not sure who did this B cover, but I like it because it shows her like disappearing, and I think that it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Do I keep going with my picks?
Yeah, keep going with your picks, and then you can save me for last, and everyone can save me for last too.
All right. I got two more. Let me just pump it out then.
Pump it out.
Then we get to DC and Indies, and this is where it all explodes when we talk about DC and Indies.
We'll keep pumping them out until it explodes.
Guys. I'm a Marvel guy, as you know. So anyway.
So you know how I got the Black Cat Carnageized variant? I had to go and get that Thor Carnageized variant because that shit looks freaking so cool, man.
Freaking Perry Curson.
Oh man, I did. Oh man, this is gonna take your pennies away. Oh man, so yeah, I gotta get that because it looks super duper awesome.
Yeah, it is a fact.
And then I gotta get this. I think it's a facsimile of the X-Men, which I'm never gonna buy the original one unless I start balling soon. I don't know, but it looks cool. You know, I want to read the story, check it out. You know, maybe put it on my wall, conversation piece. You know, who knows?
All right, so this is a question then to put out to the chat and put out to Perry and Rod. So with all these key super blue chip key issues that came out during the Silver Age, right? So X-Men. Fantastic Four, Amazing Fantasy 15. If you were super balling, just came up on some money, which one of them would you buy then? Because for me, it wouldn't be X-Men #1.
Oh no,
I'm going Spider-Man.
You're going Spider-Man?
I'm going Amazing Fantasy 15, man.
Wow, which one would I buy at #1? Man,
damn! If I could buy any comic. Or just from the Silver Age.
Any comic, then I'm going. Yeah, I'm going Golden Age. I'm going Batman.
Yeah, I'm going Detective. I'm
going Detective or Action Comics 1. You know.
I'm going.
I gotta go with Flash. I gotta go with Flash #1, dude. That's just It's just that easy. Either that or I have to go with Action Comics #1, and it's just because
Action. That's golden. So I guess maybe I should have
all started.
I should everybody's gonna pick Action 1 or Detective 27.
Good question.
Silver Age 12-cent books. You know, Amazing Fantasy 15 is that top, Silver Age book that everybody wants.
Well, I mean,
if I was going down the rabbit hole, we could sit here for an hour.
No, because I'm thinking about it. Truly, I would want to get that Detective Comics comic with the Joker coming out of like the Aladdin thing with the two guns pointing at Robin and
that's a golden age. That's Detective 69.
69, there we go. Like that to me is like that's a book that's actually I could obtain that in the future. Like that's something I'm looking forward to getting.
Sweet.
And I can't wait to see it in your collection.
You'll see it right there. Hulk can get the hell out of here. And that book going right there, Hulk smashes away to the trash.
Damn. My bad. So is that the last one for you, Perry?
That's it. I'm just gonna cozy on over.
Yeah, we can cozy on over. I want to say I'm looking forward to Miles Morales, and I'm looking forward to Savage Sword of Conan. Man, the two books I've been digging so far. Whether you don't like it or not, I'm gonna buy them. That's up to the chat to say, I don't like it. But Miles Morales, man, don't sleep on it.
Check this. This is the cover. This is the cover right here. This cover is dope, and it's only a cover. Miles Morales is usually a lower print run book, and then I read like the synopsis for it, and it looks like there might be a new villain in here, so you could get a first appearance because it talks about how his villain, there might be somebody new coming in, and this is a start of a new story arc for Miles Morales.
Yes.
So this is definitely on my pull list for tomorrow, man. Miles Morales, Spider-Man, issue, what is it, 8?
Yep, that
issue
could be a sleeper. Who knows?
It could be, man. And
I'm
this
so
dude,
sleepy.
that cover is fire to me. I love it. It reminds me of that Nas album back in the day.
Okay. What is that, Illmatic?
Is it that one? The one where he's a kid, not the one where he's a baby. There's the next one, I think his second album where he's a little kid.
I'm not sure.
But
I just remember when Niles was in the rain singing "Hero, I need a hero," and that reminds me of.
There you
Nas
go.
right
Bust
now.
out some rhymes, Rod.
Yo,
Let's go.
I'm old school, son. Let me tell you,
Oh.
something, yo.
That's you, Sugar Hill Gang.
Wow, that not well. Right.
He's like, damn, not that old. No.
there you go, Nostradamus.
Okay.
Wow.
I knew Stay Puff would have it, man. Stay Puff is the man when it comes to hip hop albums.
Heck yeah.
Old school hip hop. Every Sunday on Instagram, that dude is dropping the heat.
For sure,
Dropping
man.
heat. So that one, I got that one for Marvel, and then I got the War of the Realms, Omega.
Miles Morales, 8 Miles. It's the 8 Mile homage cover.
There it is, bro.
So
All right, so
Oh, I like that
good.
Thor.
Jump to DC, guys.
yeah, I don't know if you guys finished. I just finished reading War of the Realms today, that last issue, number 6. And I thought it was going to end like a bad fart in church, but it actually ended well. I dug it. I dug how it ended with Jason Aaron writing it. So I'm looking forward to reading this War of the Realms Omega, because this is going to like pretty much start everything else that we know for Thor and a bunch of like Punisher. There's going to be a bunch of different stories in here. So that Thor issue that Perry was talking about, I think it's going to happen. That story is going to be right after this Omega. So this Omega and then Thor 15.
Sweet.
Lady Fantastic. Thor ends up farting and everyone goes home. Sometimes I got the protein farts and that happens too.
Oh my lord, man.
Oh God.
Yo, everyone in the chat, thank you for hanging out on Bio Pass on New Comic Book Day, because we have with the comic Jabroni, we have Perry Comics, man. These guys put out great content out there. I'm your host, Rod the Rican, and let's jump to the chat and say thank you to these people right now that are on the chat. And Stay Puff, if I mention you again. And we have Bake the Snake. What is up, Bake the Snake, sir? We have Second Street Marvel. What's up, my homie? And we have, of course, the biggest supporter. Everybody knows him. Steve Whiting. Steve Whiting is in the house.
Heck yeah, Steve. I'm going to see Steve tomorrow, 12 o'clock.
Oh, all right. There it is, man.
Heck yeah.
And Caleb, the common Smurf, is back in the house. Caleb, ayo. All right, so we're doing DC, guys. Let's do it.
DC?
Right
now.
Take it away. Take it away. And I you know,
all right.
I just want to say one thing.
Let's go.
I'm going to start off right now. Catwoman 13. I heard that.
You heard that?
And that's all I gotta say. Catwoman 13.
Which cover?
It doesn't matter. It's just Catwoman.
It does.
Is that the one that she's licking herself?
Oh,
it does, because the B cover is $1 more than the A cover, because it's that cardstock.
That cardstock, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna buy.
See,
yeah,
$1, man. It's like, ooh, do I want to spend an extra $1? It's tough.
Actually, I'm gonna go with the A cover, just a regular, and that's it. And then I'll try to find something to fit my budget for the extra $1.
Heck yeah, man.
There's a bunch. DC's coming out with a bunch of them tomorrow that are $1 more, because they're just the villain's face cardstock cover.
I was gonna say it feels like DC's pumping out a lot of headshots for covers. Like they're just taking covers and just putting the big ass heads on them.
Yep. Like I'm looking forward to this one. This is the Batman Outsiders number 3. This is the B cover, the Ra's al Ghul.
Yes.
So definitely look at, and issue 1 and 2. Awesome reads. The artwork to me was probably the best I've seen out of DC in a while. And I talked about it on my, on one of my reviews. is that it feels like a manga, like you're watching an anime, but on the comic pages. And I know people are going to say, well, that's a manga, but sometimes the cartoon looks different than what you see in the comic. Like this, it looked just like you were watching an anime on TV, man. It was beautiful. And the story's great. Issue 1, you got that first appearance of a couple people, which not always for everybody, but yeah, I dug it, man. Batman Outsiders, I'm definitely getting that tomorrow.
But look at that forehead. Looks like mine if I had hair. Yeah, but it's so clean though.
But he got that Bato V, bro.
Yo, look who's in the house. Reggie in the house. What's up, Reggie Collects? How you doing,
What's
sir?
up, Reggie?
Hanging out. Yo, yeah, that's pretty neat though. I like that. All right, so I knocked out
me and Reggie finna have a pose. We're gonna have a pose down, man.
Huh?
And have a pose. Let me get my look at that tricep.
Oh man, he's gonna start ripping his shirt off.
Oh Lord.
He's gonna get the chains. He's gonna put the chains on with some spicy soup.
Oh man, this is just taking off to a different direction, guys.
King Kong ain't got on me.
Oh, okay, Denzel,
baby.
let's focus on DC.
Oh, he got it right. It's not The Rock.
Is that The Rock?
Oh, The Rock, right?
Damn.
All right, so I already mentioned Catwoman, and I have another book. Perry, you got something else you want to mention?
I have a couple books. You want to talk about DC? We'll talk about DC. Batman Universe #1. New book coming out. I love this look of Batman like falling from the sky.
I think they changed that cover. Perry.
Did they really?
Yes.
No.
Because look, check it out. It's the
Let me
same
see.
cover I have for mine, and I just went on Midtown, and it's a different cover.
Shut up, dude.
Midtown.
Flipping Midtown, man.
Jeez, Midtown.
Man, I
You
really
see
like
it?
that cover. No, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I like this cover, but I think they changed the cover, bro.
Damn. Well, man, I'm still gonna read it. It's a Batman book. You know, it's like the summer of the Bat. I feel like there's so many different Batman or Batman tie-in stories or like stories featuring Batman, and I just can't get enough of it.
Yo, I got to give a shout out real quick to Connecticut Comics in the house. Hey, Connecticut Comics, how's Rocco doing? Rocco is a little baby boy. Yo, homeboy is so cute in a little rocking chair. Yo, Rocco is the star of Connecticut Comics, man. That's all I have to say.
So,
Yes, sir.
can we keep going? I wasn't sure if you were done.
Oh, we can keep going. If you want to keep going.
So,
Thanks,
yeah.
Rob.
So, Batman Universe #1.
Yeah.
And then keep going with the Batman love. We got Detective Comics.
Comics, man.
Bro, look
Let's
at this
go.
cover, man. I think your cover is different, right? Is that the A cover?
I think I have the A cover with both of them fighting. I like the A cover because like they put so much emphasis and detail into the cape, and
Yeah.
it just looks awesome, dude.
I like them both. So it's to me, it's gonna dictate tomorrow like which one looks better in person.
In person, correct.
So for me, I put the B cover. I really like I like the look of this cover, but we'll see how it goes tomorrow when I have them both in my hands. And don't be surprised if I go home with both of them. Dig it?
I'm pretty sure you will walk home with probably 3 or 3 more, whatever cover is put out there.
Damn, Jabroni, be walking home from the LCS, man.
I don't be walking nowhere, bro. Unless the truck dies on me, man. Unless my F-150 dies, I'm not walking anywhere.
We got a new member in the house. We have actually a couple more. We got Randall 0210. He said, "What's up?"
Hola.
And we got
That's my boy.
Art. What's up, guys?
What's up, Brett?
Random Zero. That's one of my best friends, man, from way back in middle school. I've known that dude since we were like 7th grade, man.
Damn.
That's one of my best buds.
Yo, Random
Thanks for the
Zero. Let me get
support,
some
and
dirt on
everyone
Jabroni.
is So
He's
happy
actually-
that you're hanging out with us.
He's actually close to you guys now, man, up in Georgia, in Fort Gordon, Georgia. So I don't know how close that is to where you guys live.
A couple hours.
Yeah, for sure.
But show.
Some peaches.
All right, guys. So can I mention my DC books before we jump into Indies?
Sure.
Oh
I
yeah,
still
I'm
got a
not
couple
done with
more
mine.
DCs.
All right, well, go
I
ahead.
got about 3 more if you. All right, yeah, I'll knock them out real quick. I got the Event Leviathan,
Ooh.
number 2 with this cover, dude. Looks so sick. I think it's sold out online too.
That's the same one I got, bro.
Yeah, it looks freaking
Fire.
awesome, dude. Yeah, I had to pick this up. It's freaking awesome, dude. You know, and then I got a book that I should have listened to you guys when it first came out.
Oh, here we go. I know
There
it.
it is.
Naomi number 6.
Oh, Naomi. We've been telling you since what, January when it came out?
Yes.
Nah.
I was sleeping on it for like 4 or 5 months, and I'm like, damn.
Sleeping, bro.
Hey, Perry, look at this. Look at this, Perry. AML was asking, Perry, can I mail you a book that I want? Slap fam?
Yeah, he commented on a couple of my videos. I was gonna get back to you.
I thought it was
Not right
was
now,
glad
but
you,
I will do that
Naomi.
later on if you guys are interested in that.
I thought it was Naomi. And I heard Naomi, I heard Slab. I was like, oh, all right. Anyway.
Yeah, so I gotta pick up this Naomi. I like the cover, how they show like a lot of the big figures in the DC universe. Like, it looks awesome. And then the Red Hood and the Outlaw issue 36 just looks freaking awesome, dude. And I like Red Hood. I'm a Red Hood fan, so I gotta get it.
So if you look at that Naomi number 6, it has the Young Justice around her. So that's coming.
Yes.
I think in issue 9 or 10 of Young Justice, she's going to be joining that team.
Yes. And
So
then she's also going to be in that Action Comics 15.
So on top of Naomi, you guys should go and be picking up Young Justice as well, because she's gonna make her appearance at some point. We don't know when. We don't know when. So don't be late to the party, guys. Get a copy of it. It's a good story too. On top of it, so her first appearance on the Young Justice book, I think it's gonna be selling for more than just cover price.
Yeah, and you've been talking about that for a while now. About Young Justice, and I believe Perry has been doing it too. I just been slacking on it. So, that's good info for the community, for the chat, and everyone that is watching right now. And very good job, Edwin, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you very much.
So yeah, those are all my DC books.
I got 2 more. I think Rod is gonna be talking about this one.
Ooh, what's
Flash 74?
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm a little behind. I read the first 2. I got my pre-orders in. I gotta read 3 and 4. And if you want to jump into Flash right now, the story arc is the beginning. Go find it right now. Year 1.
Yep.
Right now. It's the time to read the story arc.
It's a really good story. You could actually watch the Flash burn up his shoes and then get new shoes.
Yep.
And then do it again. And then do it again. And then do it again. And then do it again.
Very well said, sir. Very well said. But you know what? I actually did an episode on the Rican scale. Check it out. Did the first 2 issues, and if you want to find out what happens with Flash,
He runs around really fast.
yeah, that's what happens, man. But Josh Williamson is great writer, and check it out, man.
And the artwork is nice too, man.
Yeah, for sure, it's fire, man.
The artwork is really good. So that one, and then I don't know. Did you talk about this one? That Red Hood, right?
That Red Hood and the Outlaw.
Yeah,
Of course it's Red Hood.
Yeah, Red Hood. This is the B cover, guys. So this is going to be $1 more, but it is, the hard stock cover, and it is a Yasmin Putri cover. Yasmin Putri. So Red Hood's been back. He's been good. He's been back to Gotham. He is now running all of the organized crime in Gotham, but he's got his own agenda in the background. And I know last issue, spoiler alert, Penguin escaped from that little prison that Red Hood had him in. So what's in store for the Red Hood? We're just going to have to find out till next issue, guys.
Find out next week on Dragon Ball Z.
Find out next time on Red Hood and the Outlaws.
Hey, since we're talking about Red Hood, I seen a Instagram story of there was a poll: Red Hood versus Punisher to the death. Who wins?
I picked Red Hood.
Punisher, man.
I picked Red Hood, but
I
I'm a
pick
homer.
Red Hood. I want to say Punisher, but I feel like Red Hood is gonna win.
Dude,
I
Red
know
Hood
why
is
you guys say that because it's DC.
but Red Hood's been trained by Batman, bro. By the Batman, dog.
Yeah, and then you kill someone's family, and this homeboy Punisher don't give a crap. You know he's got something up his sleeves.
Red Hood's family been killed too, dog.
Shit,
Yo.
Red Hood's been killed.
Red Hood.
I understand that.
The
but
Joker
we got
couldn't take
Marvel
out Red
DC.
Hood.
So, yo, I'm telling you, the chat.
In the chat, let's go.
Chat.
Comic
Punisher.
Man Andy says Punisher. Fictional Reality says Red Hood was trained by Batman. So that means yes. Josh R. Comics and Gaming, my boy Frank. So, hey, to each his own. This is more about who's
that's
your
why you
favorite.
need the comments below. That way we want to do certain things and go search and just find out what we could do. Just find out Punisher and this and that and just have some fun. The comments mean a lot, guys.
Kanye wins.
Kanye
wins.
Go ahead, Lady Fantastic.
Heck yeah. All right. Sorry to detour, but I thought that was interesting since we were talking about Red Hood.
I saw that earlier too, man.
Yeah. I think that was Oblivion Bar that put that up, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
It was.
Awesome guy. Super nice guy.
Dude, this cover though is fire, bro.
Red
Dig it.
Hood Raphael beats both.
Red Hood Raphael, yes. Somebody's been reading their Batman Ninja Turtles.
That's on one of the covers, right?
What is?
You see him, the Red Hood turtle.
I think the last issue.
On the last one, on the B cover.
Last issue, but I'm a bigger Punisher fan, so Frank Castle for me. Yeah, it's more about like who are you a fan of?
Yeah. The only castle I like is White Castle.
Bam.
White Castle.
Which I'm in Florida, so I don't have it. So I gotta substitute it for crystals.
Wow. Good job, sir. Good job, sir.
Hey, I got a question for you guys since you're over there in the southeast.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got Bojangles down there? Bojangles? I'm guessing not then.
Like
it's a Georgia thing.
Song? Oh.
Anyways, it's a chicken joint that I had it when I went through the Atlanta airport, and I fell in love eating it one time, and I saw it while I was in Kentucky, and I had it again, and damn, probably the best chicken I've ever had at a fast food joint.
Damn. No, we don't got that. I think we got like Church's Chicken. We got Popeyes. We got some KFC.
Never mind. On to the comics. There we go, Caleb.
Exactly.
Bojangles is fire. Cajun filet biscuit, my man. All
Caleb's from Florida.
There he is. But
Caleb's
there
from
he is.
Florida. He says no Bojangles. Yeah, we got Bojangles. Where's the Bojangles at, guys?
And
we need to have
that's
a
on Coco,
a
so
Florida
that's what
comic
he lives
meetup at Bojangles.
Yes. Yes. And you got to get the Bowberry biscuits, man.
So Naomi 6, we knocked that out or no?
Yeah, we talked about it.
We talked about it. Dig it?
I haven't crossed it out. I'll cross it out right now. All right, so let's get to it, guys. This is what we all like to talk about as of late. This is what we like to talk about is the indies. The indies is fire, and we like to just support the indies just like everyone in the community does. Indie is hot right now. Woo! Man, guys.
Heck yeah.
I know Perry's been putting videos. Edwin puts out videos. Indies, whereas that,
you get a video.
What?
You get a video. You get a video. Everybody gets a video. All right, Oprah. I threw him off.
I don't even
Perry.
know where to start at right now when it comes to indies.
Well, one thing I want to say about indies, because we do talk a lot about indies, I don't like to think of indies as any different. I put them on the same pedestal as I put Marvel, DC, Image. I like to treat them the same. I don't give them the benefit of the doubt. If it's a bad book, it's a bad book. Guess what? Indie, you're no different than Marvel. You're no different than DC. Just because you're not making as much or you're not as popular, doesn't change anything.
You know what? The thing is that certain people don't recognize these books that we talk about, or they do and don't want to spend the bucks. It was a buck, $1 or $2,
So get
but
the card stock.
yeah, the car stock exactly. And the thing is, indie companies are very good. They put out great content, great books. And here's the thing, because you could reach out to a Marvel, DC, or Image and be like, hey guys, how do you like my video, or how do you like my whatever? You can reach out and tweet, and how was that? Do you like it? They may not reply back, but an indie company will reply back to you. Why? Because through experience, we know that, guys. And that's a cool thing about indies, because we're all small people. We love Marvel.
Speak
We
for
love
yourself, bro. I hit the
DC.
gym.
We love Image, and we talk about indies now. So that's what I'm trying to say, guys. I'm
Heck
sure
yeah.
you agree with me.
But
Heck yeah, man.
I'm on the same boat as Perry. Just because you're an indie company, I'm not going to give you the benefit of the doubt. If you put out trash, I'm going to call your book trash. And that
Yep.
horror comics that came out like a month ago, everybody fell in love with it, and I called it trash because that's
Give it
what
a
it
thumbs
was.
down if it's trash, for
But
sure.
there are books out there from indie companies that are amazing.
Sure. Okay, I agree with that.
Amazing.
And then we got a fictional reality. I wanted to address that. He said, "What if you're an indie and doing it all by yourself? Then great. You should be pumping out, and your level of integrity and dedication and hard work should be the same as Marvel with a team of 30 people.
Oh,
You shouldn't
don't
you
be
shouldn't just
careful, because he's coming on to the show soon.
No, I'm serious. You should have as an indie, because I picked up an Ahoy book that was hashtag some selfie hashtag danger with a beautiful cover, and I opened it and it was the worst book I've ever opened in like the last 5-6 years, and I was blown away how they could market and spend so much money on a cover to trick people into buying a book that you could obviously tell is garbage. And I think that's wrong. I think if you're an indie creator, you should be held to the exact same standard, whether you're a one-man operation, a two-man operation, or a 1,000-man operation.
Preach, brother, preach.
Wow.
Preach.
Perry Comics is dropping it, and it's hot.
That's
And
just how I feel, bro.
and that's how Perry does.
All right,
If
let's get
you
into
are-
the books.
All right. Oh, damn. We got still indies.
I went off the rails.
Yeah, you sure did.
I've got 2 indie books tomorrow that I'm getting into, guys.
Oh, well, go for it. I just lost track.
Oh,
And freaking Perry just like, wow, just like,
so the first one for me is from Dark Horse, and it's going to be the Black Hammer Justice League. It's a crossover between DC and Dark Horse, but I think Dark Horse is putting it out through their publishing company. And all I've ever heard about this Black Hammer is how amazing it is, and I feel bad that I never got into it. I wish I would have. I remember when that Black Hammer #1 came out, and I saw it on the shelf, and I didn't get it, man. It didn't appeal to me, the cover, but I really wish I would have gotten it because I heard the story's amazing. But now they're adding the Justice League in for maybe a 6-issue miniseries, so I want to jump into it somewhere. So this is it for me. I'm going to jump into it with this.
Okay, man. It looks cool. And I like how they took a page from Marvel and went with A through E covers for this.
You saw that, right? Yeah, there's a bunch of covers for it, man.
I was like, damn, bro, they trying to get that money.
yo, let me jump into the chat real quick, sir.
Jump
If you
in,
don't mind, Perry
bro, jump
Comics,
in.
sir. Even though we got fictional reality, don't worry, sir. Yo, we're gonna have a great time when you come to Comic Book Community Shout Out Show. We'll fix that real quick. And let's jump to Jim Boatwright. What is going on? Brett Hess Art, how you doing, sir? And scroll down more here. Randall 0210. Later, he said later, guys. Said later. All right. So actually, fictional reality just said to you, Perry. Great point.
Yeah. I
So
mean, I'm not
well
shooting
done,
down
sir.
indies. I
Well
love
done.
indies. I really love the fact that, I mean, we're kind of like YouTube indies. Like, we're just self people doing our own thing, putting in work, putting in content, you know? It's like everything. Just do the best that you can, and have that bar, that standard. Don't just lower yourself because you're like, oh, I'm an indie. I'm not as big as them. Maybe one day when I have the money and the funding. No, dude, put in that work. So, with that said, Rod, how do you pronounce the name of this book? Because I am illiterate, I guess.
And actually, oh man, it is. Ooh, hold on, let me go back. Hold on. I got this, man. I got this. Oh man, it is go go gore
Go, Gogor,
gore.
Gogor,
Gore?
Gogor,
Pronounced
Gogurt.
gore.
Are we sure it's not Gogurt? Gogurt, Gogurt.
You looking at my if you're looking at my face.
It's
Well,
Go.
Perry,
Bullseye
Perry,
says it's Gogar.
I just call it Gogar.
Gogar.
Gogor. I don't know, man. Gogur?
Perry, you want to see it because my
Metafoingo,
freaking jack up eye right here.
Oh, man. He's blaming it on his eye.
No, I'm
Oh,
blaming my eye. It's perfectly fine. But
So
yeah,
hey
no,
guys,
Gogurt.
I picked up issue number 1 of it of go whatever, and I didn't read it, man. I haven't. I never got around to reading it, and I'm gonna have to read it.
Yeah, no, I have the first two, I think, and I'm gonna pick up this third one. Usually with these books that they look cool, I want to give them like a good 3-issue binge, just so I could like really, like, how do you say, like, divulge or invulge, you know what I mean? Like, really get lost.
you
in the
gotta
book.
give it a chance. That's the
Yeah,
thing, though.
I want to enter the world because I'll read an issue 1 of a new book that no one's really talking about, and then a month later I'll pick up issue 2, and then I don't even remember what the hell happened in issue number 1.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
What was Perry? What was that? The musician comic that came out last week where he's gonna be.
Oh, that's Rod's favorite, Killer Groove.
So Killer Groove. Okay, here's a perfect thing. I wish I would have waited 3 issues and read them all 3, because issue 1 was amazing. It was great. I loved it. Then issue 2 was, it was all right. So it kind of puts me in the, do I want to pick up issue 3? Because is it going to be like issue 1 or is it going to be more like issue 2? So I might not pick up issue 3. But if I would have waited and got 3 issues and then binged all 3, then it would have been better.
Yeah, like you would have got, like, the first one was so good, you would have got lost in the world, making maybe the second one would have felt better reading it in continuity, like in that continuous.
Right. Just my 2 cents.
Yes.
Well said, sir. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Okay. What do you got, Rod?
How about we go with a book here that is called Reaver.
Bam.
That. Oh man,
It looks insane.
It looks really cool, but it just reminds me of like a Harley Quinn infused with Poison Ivy.
Yep. I see it. I can totally see it. And then you read what it's about, and it sounds like a Suicide Squad.
Like Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds badass and it looks badass, but it's just funny reading it. And I'm like, all right, like that sounds exactly like this.
Rod, what was okay? So I called a couple comic shops already today to see if I could get a copy of this of Reaver, and they're already like they only bought so many for their subs.
Ooh.
So I'm hoping that my comic shop, who I did not call because I'm going there tomorrow, right when they open, I hope they have it.
Me too.
I just hope they have it. If not, I might have to stoop down to Perry's level and go to Midtown.
Yeah. Good luck for that.
Hey man, I had to go to Midtown Comics.
Man.
I had to go to Midtown to pick up this book right here, Second Coming. If you could notice, that is a knockoff Superman with the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And if you guys don't know, this was going to be published by DC Comics, and that was supposed to be Superman. But I guess they faced a lot of backlash, and people were like, how can you put this blasphemy out into the world? So they took it down, and then Ahoy Comics picked it up from them, and now we're going to get the story. So I know I talked bad about Ahoy Comics with that hashtag danger, but since this was written by like DC, and like everything is just from DC, they're just publishing the book under the Ahoy title. I'm crossing my fingers and hoping the book will be good.
Baker Snake says was never going to be Superman.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I feel like what was it? Was that a year or two ago that this book was supposed to come out from DC?
It was. It was a while back.
I remember. I feel like I remember it, and it never did come out. So, I mean, it makes sense. They'd get backlash. People were giving backlash for any little thing, the Batwang and stuff.
Batwang.
So, hey, Rod, I want to hear about that book that you told me and Perry about.
Are you talking about a sleeper book or what book you want to talk about?
Yeah, that sleeper book.
Wow, you guys hit me with uppercuts left and right here now, right? I thought we had everything's planned. We just take a turn for the left here.
I'm done though. I had 2 indie books and I've gone through them.
I got one more indie. If you want to see that.
Oh, okay. I see how this is turning out. But I do have an image book here, independent. We have Unearthed. How about that one? You got that one on your list?
I don't.
I've seen it, and I don't know. I'm gonna pass on it.
You're gonna pass on that one, right?
Yeah.
Well, so Image is coming out with 2 number 1s tomorrow, Unearthed and Reaver, and for me, it's which Image number 1 do I want to go with, and I'm gonna just go with one. It's gonna be Reaver, and of course, with my luck, it's gonna be Unearthed that goes for $10,000.
But hey, that's your speculation then.
I guess. I mean, I don't know anything about Unearthed. I read the synopsis. It didn't really appeal to me. Reaver looks cool. It reads like it's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna pick up Reaver. But they're both from Image.
Yes.
All right. That's his spec books.
Well, I think I got one more Image book. I think this is coming out of Image.
Go for it, brother.
This Lola XOXO, which I think means Hearts and Kisses. This is the D cover, I believe. It's the incentive variant. I think it's like $15-$20. Just looks cool. I like it. I'm curious. I'm interested. I think it's a volume 3. So I mean, it's probably had success with the last couple volumes. So hopefully it's good.
It should be good. It has to be good because you picked it, and you know what? It has to, man.
Well, we'll see.
Well, you know what? It's up to us to just say, buy it or not. But yeah, I have to say one thing though. There's a few second prints before I get to my one book that Edwin was questioning me on. We got a few second.
I didn't question you, bro. I just wanted you to talk about it, man.
No, it's called Strongbox, Big Bad Book of Boom. There it is. That's my sleeper book. Antarctica Press.
Antarctica Press. It sounds so familiar. They put out that horror.
That's
comics,
my book.
right?
That's my book. That's my sleeper book.
That's the one. That's the one they're based out of here in San Antonio, Antarctic Press.
In the hottest place in America.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so we go with the marked by 4 murders, 1980. A jogger is dead, killed very strangely, with fist fury gizzle, almost like Frank. Boom. With this is what you guys like. This is what you like. Because I got my bad eye right now.
No. Go ahead. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the chat.
No, you know,
Rod.
this is where it stops, guys. This is where it stops. I see how this is going.
Rod, we do this every week, brother, and every week you forget your glasses.
Oh, yeah. Boom.
Hey.
Shots fired.
No shots fired, man. I just laugh how you forget your glasses every week.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
But I know you. So, no, my bad. Go ahead, man, because I know we're gonna get into our sleeper picks that you want to talk about.
I just mentioned it.
Oh man!
I apologize, man. I'm so sorry.
Have we ever seen these mythical glasses?
Glasses.
I just mentioned it.
Hey, yo, take the snake.
Rapping on me.
Take the snake. Shooter McGavin, dog.
Yo, how about you know what? I don't even know what to say because I've been crapped on the last 5 minutes.
No,
Taking shots fired.
not at all, man.
Yo, how about this, guys? Second print, guys. You want to spend your money? How about go out there and spend Angel #1? It's on second print. How about Sonata #1 on second print? Doomsday Clock #9 of 12 on second print. Bad Eye and all. How about Savage Avengers second print? Scoop it up, guys. Woo-hoo. Bad Eye and all.
Yep. Hey,
I got notes. And
Doomsday Clock #9. Was there anything special in that would make it a second print?
I don't know. We'll find out.
I don't think so, man. And that book probably came out last year. But
it's been coming out the last 2 years.
I know. 10 just came out, 2 months ago, and then 9 came out 7 months before that. I don't know. Be on the lookout, guys. That Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles '95 that came out last week, it's already been put up for a second print as well.
I was gonna laugh. That's the greatest hashtag I've ever seen.
Which one?
Hashtag Bad Eye and all.
Bad Eye and all, baby. Hashtag.
Damn right, bro. Man. Damn right.
Oh, there we go.
You knock him down, bro. It's going to stand back up, Rocky Balboa, baby.
There it is, man.
Hey, Comic Collector says
issue 9, all you want, brother.
Issue 9 is where all the heroes confront Dr. Manhattan. Yo, the Retro Savage, what is up? First time I'm seeing this awesome name.
Heck yeah.
Oh, Retro Savage, dig it? Yeah.
Oh. All right, so guys, we're done with the sleepers.
Turtles.
Yep.
And we're done. Done.
So I'm Rod the Rican. We got Perry Comics. We got Edwin the Comic Jabroni. And Mr. Perry Comics, sir, what you got going on these next few days? I know you don't sleep. You work overtime around your schedule. And then we jump into Mr. Edwin the Comic Jabroni. Let's see what he has on his schedule. And then, we can end it off with Rod the Rican with Rocky Balboa. All right.
Hashtag brother. Bad Eye and all.
Heck yeah, man.
Rock and roll, brother. All day, every day.
Heck yeah. So what I got going on, let's see. I dropped 3 videos today. My previews for Marvel for September, my previews for my indies, which I'm really excited about my indies coming out in September. Like, make sure you go check those out. And then my keys of the week. So if you guys want to know all the keys that are coming out for tomorrow in a video format, I got that video. And then tomorrow I'm going to be going live with Mr. Tank Collects. We're going to be going over new comic book day books. If there's a book that you're not sure if you want to buy, shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'll make sure to pick up that book and I'll review it for you. And then Thursday I got a video. Friday I'm going to be live with Rod. Saturday I'm going to be doing my comic book news. I might be on the coast to coast with him. Sunday, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I'll probably be taking a nap. And then I'll start all over again Monday.
Wow. What time Friday again?
Friday at 11 p.m. at night Eastern time until 2 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, no. Mr. Edwin the Comic Jabroni, what your schedule's looking like, man? Wow. Really that late, sir? I don't know, man.
Hey, so Edwin the Comic Jabroni, Thursday, I'm going to be dropping my new comic book day pickups and review video. This week will be a review video, unlike last week where I had 41 books that I had to pick up. This week won't be so many, so I will get through reading those, so you'll get a review. Friday, I'm going to jump on that live chat with Rod and Perry. I'm going to crash that party, probably coast to coast on Saturday if I get an invite. I think I want to do another whiskey review. I had a lot of people hitting me up about the whiskeys on Instagram and on YouTube, and they were kind of digging it. So I'm just a regular guy that loves to drink whiskey, bourbon, scotch. So I want to do more of those kind of reviews.
Better tag me in that.
I'm not one of those type of whiskey drinkers that can smell it and smell like 7 different flavors in it. I smell it, I get one thing, and then I drink it. So anyways, that's pretty much all I got. Arcs and Minis is coming back for season 2, guys. I'm gonna be letting everybody know when episode 1 of season 2 is coming.
All right, guys. So as always, you know who I am. I don't have to say nothing else, but stay tuned because Saturday, Coast to Coast Comics, we're supposed to have a special writer from Source Point Print. We're still working out details and see if we can have a good connection with the internet and all that stuff. But as always, you have comic book community shoutouts, where I search for content out there on YouTubers under 1,000 subscribers. But how we do every Tuesday, these gentlemen are always my homies, and this is what we do. With that being said, I'm Rod the Rican. This is
Buyer pass?
Buyer pass?
Or my name?
Perry. Then
I'm very hi. Yeah, I'm sorry. I dropped the ball, dude.
Perry Comics. Everyone that come
Edwin Comic Jabroni coming at you, dig it?
All right. Description below. Check your channels out. Support everyone in the chat. Everyone in the chat are great supporters of the channel among everyone in their channel. So good night. Take care.
Peace.